everyone, Tierra here with FAERIE Creations. Thanks so much for tuning in for another soap making adventure and probably the 100th time of me filming this intro. I'm losing my voice and my patience, but I'm going with it. Today's soap is the final bar in today's April shop update. It is themed around all things candy, sweet, classic, sugary, nostalgic candy. If you have a sweet tooth, this soap is for you. The inspiration, long story short, came about because I've always wanted to do a Swedish fish soap. Say that 5 times fast. I've had to think about every single word that comes out of my mouth with that. Obviously, I didn't do one of those because I just had trouble finding all of the things that go into it. First thing was the mold, and I came across it one day in Joann Fabric, so perfect. Hard part out of the way, right? Now, trying to find the fragrance. If you've ever had one of these little candies that are in the shape of a fish and are very chewy, you can't quite place the flavor. So is it cherry? Is it tropical punch? I've heard that it's lingonberry. It might be a mystery, but trying to find a fragrance to match it, it had to be perfect. And since I couldn't find one, I moved on. I went on to Nature's Garden and Candles, and I found a fragrance called Jam and Rock Candy. And the picture just looked like it just throws candy up everywhere, just candy vomited everywhere. There was just gummy bears and lollipops and sprinkles, and I thought, that's what I'm going to use this mold for. I've also got the little gummy bear mold that I bought with it, and I feel like the last time I used that mold, I didn't really do them justice. They needed to be on a frosted soap. So I threw some gumballs on there and some pretty colors and this very delicious smelling fragrance, and I want candy. That's what came about. It is available in today's shop update alongside the Miss Mini Cupcake soaps, the Garden Vegetable soap, and the English Garden Bar. All of these soaps for this month, I've left out goat milk and I've left out Tussa Silk. So if there's anyone out there who has vegan preferences, I didn't do these additives, and just in case you wanted to try the soaps without it, head over to our website, see if there's anything you fancy. If not, that's fine, but come along with me as I make this soap. Let's go. Alright, gonna get started here by mixing together my lye solution. I did not put Tussa Silk in this soap either, but it does have sodium lactate, and then our room temperature oils. That has kaolin clay, but no goat milk. So no goat milk or Tussa Silk for this month's release, just in case that appeals to anyone. So we're gonna get this mixed up and get going here. So I've split that up into 3 bowls, fairly equal, not perfect, it's fine. Starting off with this bowl, I've got some Nurture Soaps Brilliant Blue. Into this one, I've got some Brambleberries Raspberry Mica. And to the last bowl, I'm going to mix together, I have some New Leaf by Nurture and some Lime Peel by Nurture. We're going to give them a mix. So, fragrance is called Jammin' Rock Candy. It is by Nature's Garden. It smells so good. The notes are cherry, raspberry, strawberry, grape, orange blossom, peppermint, and vanilla. And it's so weird because I do get that peppermint in there and it fits. It's very weird. It's like fruity, sweet with a bit of peppermint. So we'll see how it sits once it's in the soap and cures. But I definitely get that grape and the strawberry. It's very fruity, but it also smells very sweet and candy-like. So I like it. Hopefully it smells that good once it's in the soap. So I've already mixed up the blue layer here. And I'm going to try and work in layers and then take a hanger swirl and go through those layers. So let's get this poured into the molds. Alright, let me show you the embeds going on top of this soap. We have a whole bunch of melt and pour shaped candies. These are supposed to represent some Swedish fish. We got some soap gumballs that I've colored to look like bubblegum gumballs. And 2 different color of the gummy bears. I've used these before. So these are all going on top of the soap. So, not gonna lie, these did sit for 2 days. The icing, for some reason, just did not want to set up for me. And I had to abandon ship because I had, like, places to go and people to see that day. I had my parents waiting on me. We were ready to walk out the door. And I couldn't wait any longer. And I even blew the motor out on my hand mixer. So I'm gonna have to replace that. I don't know what happened that day, but it's fine. I just let it sit and it's perfectly fine now to put icing on top of it. It should stick just fine. It happens sometimes. So, candy. As an adult, you grow up and you're like, I can buy whatever I want, I can eat whatever candy I want, whatever. And it's all good and everything. I have a very large collection of candy laying around, and it's not like I really eat it. It's just kind of like I buy it, or it's given to me. I kind of collect it, and if I'm ever in the mood, it's there. When I worked at the dental office, and I know it's a weird thing, and I've probably said it before, but we had a candy drawer. Growing up, I had a candy drawer when I got my first job at Walgreens. As a mom, I cannot have candy laying around. It is just not an option. Bash is at that age now where he knows what M&Ms and fruit snacks are. And giving this kid sugar is like a death wish. I can always tell when he's hung out with my mom and she's giving him sugar, he literally bounces off the walls. I am not joking. So I've got to hide things around because he will be like, eats, and he will keep asking for this stuff. Splitting a pack of gummy snacks with him is a must. He cannot have the whole entire thing. But it's, you know, he's a kid. It is what it is. As long as we're brushing his teeth and it's in moderation, I'm going to allow him to have a little bit of candy here and there, which is going to be a lot of fun for Easter. I have already made his Easter baskets, and my nephews all have their Easter baskets ready to go months ahead of time, because I don't know why it's just aesthetics. It's all going to get cut up and look the same. But I had to go out and buy all of the Easter stuff for their baskets because I was just paranoid that if I didn't get it early enough, it was all going to sell out. And I'm done. I'm done Easter baskets months before it's even Easter. But I'm so excited because I put other things in the Easter basket. Like, I remember growing up, I didn't just get candy. I threw in like bubble bath in there, and he's got his goldfish, and you guys probably can't even see what I'm doing over here because those gumballs are blocking it. It's a bad angle. Cheese puffs, sidewalk chalk, bubbles, all that fun stuff in there. So I'm excited for Easter this year because it's also the first Easter in years that we are able to get together with Brad's whole family. Between COVID and yeah, 3 years later, we are able to have Easter with like, Bash is going to be able to hang out with his great aunts and uncles, and all Brad's cousins are all a lot younger. And I remember watching them every single year do their Easter egg hunts and just run around with each other, and I was so worried that Bash was going to miss out on that, and I'm happy that he's at a good age now. We can do Easter egg hunts and he can hang out with all of the other cousins, so super excited for that. And what else? I don't know. His great grandmother, it's just great. Brad has a really big family. I don't. So lucky for Bash. He hasn't missed out much on anything, but now he's old enough and more aware. I think he's going to have a lot of fun. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and continue to put all of these lovely candies on here. And then I've got some glitter to put on. All right, the glitter, I've got some pink flamingo. These are all by FAERIE Crazy Colors, and this is the Pixie blend, and they're both eco glitters. I'm gonna put them both on there. Then I'll give it a little spray with the rubbing alcohol, and then I'm gonna let this sit for 24 hours. Even though the bottom of it is ready to be cut, I'm now going to have to wait another 24 hours because this topping has to set up, but it's fine. I'm really excited about the inside of the soap, and I just love this Pixie Eco Glitter. It is just so fun. Alright, I will bring you guys back when I cut it in 24 hours. Alright, we're going to cut into this soap, and I said I was going to use my single bar cutter because all of these embeds on here, but I can't stand when they're not uniformed anymore. So I'm going to do this anyway. All right, let's take a look at the inside of the soap and how awesome these colors turned out. Can we all just agree I couldn't have done any better with Sweethearts? Does the bottom three colors not perfectly resemble the color of Sweethearts? Can we all just agree on that? I love this soap. Turned out perfect. It is, I want to say, my favorite of this release. So it is available today if you would like to purchase one, alongside the other three soaps, including the Minnie Mouse cupcakes, Minnie Mouse inspired cupcakes, and the two all-natural colorant soaps. I love the little fish and the gummy bear and the little gumball and the glitter, and everything about this soap is just awesome. When I was originally planning the soap out in my head, I couldn't decide on what color I wanted the frosted top to be, and I'm glad I didn't go with a color and I left it white, because it really makes all the other things like those embeds and that glitter really pop. So yay for this soap. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you want to purchase this soap, head on over to lunafecreations.com. If you are new around here and haven't done so already, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button. Leave me any questions or comments in the comment section down below. And until next time, I hope you guys have a very nice day, and I will smell you later.